What's up, guys? Welcome back to the playthrough, and let's get into Shrine of Amana, everyone's favorite level. So right now I'm going to test out my dark rapier. I got it switched to dark instead of bleed, so we'll see how it does. Right off the bat you can tell I do a lot more damage with it, and it's quick, you know. 3 hits real quick, kind of cool. A good test would be like with a big enemy like this, right? Oh, he's chasing me down. But right, let's see if we can stick some hits in him. Not really doing great here. 2 hands. You can see that poise really, that poise damage that I was talking about earlier isn't really doing much for us with that guy. But anywho, we got rid of him. Got my soul weapons on. So with these guys, it's a 2-shot kill, which is pretty good. You know, two hits really quick, get 600 points. It's just cool, man. I'm a fan of it. I hate these daggone whatever, sorceresses or whatever the fuck they are. Get a fucking job, you know? No one likes you down here. It's good for stamina management too. By that what I mean is a hit from the I just ate that. A hit from my S-Stock doesn't really, you know, it doesn't take too much of my stamina away. This guy comes back. I don't know why. I don't know why he's back, but he's over there. I guess you have to go in and loot that area for him to disappear for good. But we'll continue on. There's really no reason to keep messing around with all these enemies. I kind of showed what I wanted to show. So let's just proceed. And you can see I wasn't right in my sweet spot with that kill. So I needed to hit her a couple more times with the sword to get her. Okay, but right there, I guess since it's like a thrusting weapon, you want to really hit them from a closer range, and that'll actually do more damage. So let's go investigate this little house here. I do have Caressing Prayer equipped, and I do have this little hoochie-majig to actually let it fly. In here we have Lone Hunter Schmidt. We'll summon him, but I kind of want to summon him just to highlight a problem with this game, especially with this area, with the tracking. He's probably going to fall off into the deep end, you know? Like, it's cool to have him here to help us, right? This is it's not a fun area per se. These guys really like to bully us. So you can see him stagger there. I was doing pretty good stagger damage there. Lone Hunter Schmidt, he's over here fighting this enemy. He took him out for us. It's pretty cool. My thing is, I just don't see him. There we go. That's cool. You can light your torch on this little thing. I just don't see him really being able to survive the deeps. You know, he's going to fall off, especially with him. With his tracking, you know, with his AI tracking, I just don't see it. So, and there we go. You can see the. It's cool to have him around. He's good peeps. He'll freaking draw these enemies in. But I am flirting dangerously close to those the deeps. Human effigy, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, this area, not gonna lie. Over here, we don't have to worry about falling in, I don't think. I mean, let's take out the sorceress so we don't got a sniper. And then there's a little hidden area back here. We have this big guy. Another thing that's actually important, I guess, to mention about the S-Stock or a rapier type weapon is that the weapon durability is nowhere near as powerful as maybe it could be. As you can see, I'm at about half durability right now. I'm sticking a lot of damage on him, and I'm quick, you know, and I just got hit there pretty good. But you know. So me and the hunter really took care of that guy pretty easy. Again, he can be a really great help if he's staying alive for you. Back here we have Singer's Dress, Life Ring +2. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, if he's staying alive for you in this area, I mean, sure, he's a good help. But once he falls off, you know, once he starts kind of going off and doing his own thing and falls off into the deeps, you know, he's not that great. And I like this that we kind of showed that the S-Stock is definitely valuable here. The only thing I would say is that the durability on the weapon is not so great. I do want to explore over here. There's a lot of enemies over this area, so usually if there's enemies over in a certain area, they're guarding something. So let's explore the shallows over here. There might be a crate or something. See what I mean? It kind of goes back in here, and whatnot. And I don't know. I think it kind of starts leading around to, yeah, him, but you see it goes right to the deeps there, and the only way to get across there is that little bridge. So kind of interesting. Oh, and again, I don't want to put my torch out, so I'm kind of defenseless from that roll. It's a little bit annoying, but anyway, a torch definitely will help you survive falling in that damn deep water. And then Schmidt, I don't know, he's doing pretty good so far. I'm trying to keep him away from, you know, the AO. Oh, come on, Schmidt. There we go. Schmidt. And he's returning to his own world. I guess he killed enough enemies. Honestly, not such a bad job by Schmidt. Let's try to take her down. Alright, and now we got a couple more guys over here. Shouldn't be so bad, because there are usually three of them. Alright, on guard, motherfuckers, let's go. And you know she's going to start attacking. I'm trying to pull these guys without her. Yeah, okay, see, this is pretty good. I'd rather, yeah, let's get some distance from her, so hopefully the sorceress doesn't start spamming on us. There we go. You see that, like, stagger right there? That's pretty useful, and it's got pretty good distance on it. The thing is that these enemies have pretty good distance, too. But really quick, can get 860 points of damage really fast. So it's pretty neat, you know. It's definitely a useful weapon, especially for bosses. Some people like to use the big weapons, and I mean, I can't blame them for that. But there's something cool about being able to stick someone like a lot of times, you know, because you're still doing a lot of damage, and it just gives you that. Yeah, see, Dark S-Doc's at risk. I mean, I haven't hit the shit out of a lot of people with it, so there's that. I don't think there's anything back here. Nope, nothing's really back here except her just hanging out. Am I right about that? Yeah, I think I am. Okay. So, yeah, a little area. These guys are definitely the gank squad. Got to be careful. And here, you can see the deep Divine Blessing Soul over here. Definitely worth picking up. But, you know, if you're not careful, or if you get pushed back there by the gank squad, you're in for trouble. So that's like, we're 2/3 of the way through Amana, you know. Probably switch out to maybe Fire Longsword here. We can use the thrust attack. These guys are just a nuisance. You know, they cause your item or weapon degradation. Get out of here, whatever. But big thing here is that there's a bonfire. That's the only, like, saving grace of this area, I swear. Swear to G's. We'll rest, get our Estus back, and put some durability back. And then here we can summon Felicia the Brave. And she's actually really useful here. She's super useful. Yep, getting... God. Getting a nice whiff of that orange shit. Felicia the Brave comes out and she just starts tanking people, so One of the great points of this game is that the NPCs definitely help you a lot. They do some work. They definitely do some work. They help you out a lot. She's over there just crushing those things. I don't think she suffers from the degradation from like weapon durability degradation. So as you can see, we're just let her tank it. You know, they're not attacking enemies. They're just going to get in your way. And with her in there, she literally can destroy them. She literally can just wreck house on these guys. She goes right in there and just takes out this big bug. It's pretty freaking cool. And literally without even playing, and my shit just broke. Okay, awesome. Great, right? Awesome, I love it. Well, shit. Ring of Blades, I suppose, so we hit a little harder. You know what? The other thing I wanted to do this playthrough now is get some stuff that I missed. Apparently, I missed a Ring of the Hawk in the Flame Salamander pit. I walked like right past it, and for that reason, I don't have it. So yeah, these guys are kind of annoying. They'll shoot at you. I'm gonna try to pull them in. I don't think I've ever been successful at pulling these guys in. Okay, why don't I have any bow? Okay. Let's see, equip this. Did some good damage to him, huh? It becomes pretty crazy if you Jester's glove broken. Why? I can put this guy down, that'll help. This becomes a really ridiculous fight. One of those guys down is definitely enough of an advantage for us, I think. The Jester's gloves are broken. Okay, you know what? For now, it'll be fine. Oh, wow, I'm almost dead. Jeez, drink up. So, this part is a pain in the ass. I will say that right now. This part is a huge pain in the ass. With one less of those gang squad guys like this, hopefully Felicia can freaking help me. Thank you, Felicia. Jesus. Yeah. Hopefully she can fight him, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over and try to fight these sorceresses. This is the real annoying... I think she killed... I'm just chugging these things, aren't I? It's ridiculous. This part is really ridiculous. You know? And really, you just got to get these guys down, or these gals down. And kill these guys if you can. Felicia's doing really well. And I think, like, one of the big things I really think is that we took down that guy from afar. That one gang squad guy. That extra guy can really make this shit fucking dicey. Because Felicia, she can take one of those guys no problem. But two of them, they're so aggressive and they have such good range. With everything going on, it can kind of tie her up more, and she starts struggling. She can totally powerhouse through one of them. And then you get invaded by Peculiar Kindalure. And Felicia doesn't look like she's having it. Although she's fighting that guy. Okay, Peculiar. Fuck you, asshole. Yeah, get away. I do like the S-Stock. Ow. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's just... Yep. How do you like that, Mr. Peculiar? Felicia's giving him the business. Oh, that's not good. Heal up. Stagger him out of his little animation. Literally, with that stock, you can stagger him. Pretty cool stuff. Not bad at all. I'll take it, right? I'll take that shit every day. And right here, I'll light the torch again. Human effigy will take. And so that kind of is that area, right? There's a little bit of treasure over here. You can run past that, right? So like the boss room is really close to here. You can run past this whole fucking bullshit ambush. It's a scrap. Like there's no doubt about it. There's some treasure here, obviously, you know, but they make you work for it. They really make you fucking work for it. And is it worth it? I mean, Home Crystal Soul Mask, I'm sure if you're like a Magic player, yeah, I'm sure it's worth it. But honestly, if you got Felicia out here, you can kind of like make the ambush a little bit less potent. And like I said, if you can pick one of those guys off, Felicia can really take care of a lot of that shit herself. She can take care of a lot of that business herself. So, you know, my strategy here that I like is to really, well, there's that. I'll go after like the sorceresses who are shooting that shit, and see, there you go. Felicia just, for whatever fucking reason, she threw herself off the side. Okay. So that's the shit that can kind of piss you off a little bit, you know? I don't know why I don't have a flame butterfly equipped. Yeah, let's probably put that out. It's kind of nice to have, right? Just kind of be able to, whoop! Give me a light, son. Okay. So yeah, there's treasure over here too, and this is, you can see this treasure from the other side when you go in this cave, and it kind of like, if you get greedy, you'll walk over and try to get it, but you don't want to get it now. That's not the right time. So from here, now with this ambush defeated, we see another structure in the distance there, and we hear more singing, and I figure we should go see what that singing's about. Was that something back there? Oh, did I miss something? Nah, it's just that blue light in the distance. I mean, the area itself is pretty freaking cool, right? The area is very neat. It just can be a pain in the ass. But with those, like I said, with those NPCs, it gets a lot easier, you know? It kind of like, it's not so bad, right? I mean, see if we can see something through that window. Yeah. Let's see. Probably the creepiest character in this game, and there's not a lot of backstory behind this this particular character. So we're going to enter here. Yeah, there's not much backstory behind her. She's a Milfinito, obviously, and I think she's the one singing right now. And she looks to be in just terrible oh shit, no, don't do that. Don't punch her in the face, but she looks to be in pretty terrible shape. Her feet, I mean, I guess she's human. I mean, her feet look semi-normal. Her fingers look like they're claws, but they look like they could be regular. And she looks like a person, right? She looks like she's just in terrible shape. Maybe not undead, but she's just struggling pretty bad. She's got some kind of a mark over her heart, it looks like. It doesn't look like the dark sign, but anyway, she's just in terrible shape. And then she's gone. So now we're about to enter the boss room. So I'm gonna pull out my axe here. I'm gonna axe this boss a question. And you know what? I don't really need this. I'm not casting that spell. It's cool to have Caressing Prayer equipped, but I'm not using it. So let's go in. Without further ado, let's enter the area for the boss. And we have the Demon of Song. And this is a really cool area. And it's a really cool looking boss. It's a giant like frog looking thing. When it's like this, you can't do damage to it. So we can't do damage when she's not out. We can do damage now, though. And she can attack us, right? So she can definitely hurt us in a lot of ways. Mainly, she has a couple attacks, but mainly she's going to do stuff like that. We can get right up in her grill and really do some damage to her. She's already at half health. If you know what you're doing in this game, you can really put the hurting on the bosses, you know? I mean, she's already at a quarter health. I love this attack. It looks just really cool. But how effective is it? I don't know. As you can see, she's already down. So that's that boss. I mean, it's just really a giant frog creature. She has an attack where she can go really quickly across the level. She can kind of do a push kick attack and go across the level, and she does that cool looking flop thing that's pretty freaking sweet. And to be honest, just the whole boss area is pretty fucking cool. So definitely, I really like that boss. It's very easy. First time I played it, it wasn't easy, you know. I mean, you gotta remember, I've been playing Souls for like 5 years, or maybe even 10 years, since Demon Souls. Demon Souls came out, and then I started playing it probably like a year or two after Demon Souls was out. And man, I sucked. Like, back in the day, I didn't know how this shit worked, you know? And it wasn't easy. But now, once you kind of understand how this shit, you know, how it fucking goes, you know, you start to play the game a little differently. And I think during this playthrough, it's been pretty apparent. The thing that's killing me more is like carelessness and like falling off fucking ledges, or just getting ganked. Just like there's times where you like I'm not timing shit correctly, and I will say I'm not nearly the best player. Like there's people who are fucking amazing, like people who have legit skill. Breaking branch here, we see a bonfire behind here, but people have legit skill. Like they can time things really well, and they can parry really well, and riposte, and like it's fucking impressive. Like I'm okay at it. Get out of the way, dude. You actually hit me. What a jerk. Here we have another bonfire, and I think that you can get up here. So this is like a kind of an optional area, and this door is locked. And we'll come back here. I've heard you have to be hollowed a little bit to activate that. So we can oh shit, we can teleport back when we are hollowed. But right now I don't want to die for no fucking reason. And I'm not even sure if it'll work just now. We might have to do other stuff. So when we come back for the king's like his set. Okay, so yeah, watch out there. When we come back for his set, we will we'll go there and we'll knock that out. So right now we'll head down into the next area. We're making pretty good progress through the castle, through Shrine of Amana, and now we go down into the next area. Shrine of Amana, like final thoughts on it, it can be really irritating. It's not terrible. It's like different strategies, right? Different play style strategies. I mean, it kind of gives you a different mixed bag of what you got to do. But if you take it slow, it's not very hard, you know? It's irritating though, and I wish maybe it would be a little less irritating. That'd be kind of cool. But this is Souls, so it's not really about what you want. It's about what the game wants. I do love. Love is a strong word. See, like one thing I wanted to say about Drangleic Castle and like something like the Undead Crypt is like I love parts of it, right? I love how fucking grandiose that looks. Like you come in here, there's a couple torches lit. It's dark. It looks really solemn. Like, you know, the whole ambiance of this particular little stage in the whole level is awesome, right? This area is fucking cool looking, right? And it's really grandiose. And same thing with Drangleic Castle. But then there's certain areas that like I feel like it just detracts. Like it's not as grandiose as it should be. Like, and by grandiose, I think the where they fucking nailed it, where FromSoft really nailed it, was perfect for me, was Anor Londo. That level was fucking amazing all throughout. You know, even the hallways, even the little rooms you would enter were really big, and it was kind of like teeming with lore. So you'd walk around and you could just like see shit and kind of start interpreting the story a little bit. Here it looks awesome. It definitely looks amazing, right? And I love certain parts of it, but then we'll see as we proceed forward a little bit. There's some shit that's like, what a pain, right? What a pain in my ass, you know? And that's like, it kind of just, for me at least, for my taste, it detracts a little bit. But we get the bonfire here. No, we don't. Our boy Aldi is back. He has words for us. He said, "Why aren't you playing the DLC, motherfucker?"
I believe we've been acquainted. Young Hollow, conqueror of fear. What drives you so to overcome your supposed curse? Life is brilliant, beautiful. It enchants us to the point of obsession. Some are true to the purpose, they lay out shadows, flesh and mind. One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a head. Others chase the charms of love, however elusive. What is it that drives you?
Interesting here, for the first time, I guess listening to the audio, I could hear the Emerald Herald's voice mixed in with his voice. So that's very interesting, right? We know that the Emerald Herald, or maybe not know it now, but after, like, the game's been out for a while, but we know that the Emerald Herald is a product of Aldia and Vendrick's, like, experimentations. Interesting to see that her voice is actually kind of mixed in with Aldia's.
Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stand from humanity. And men assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in state of life, and no matter how tender, how exquisite, a lie will remain a lie. Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace? Vendrick, the near true monarch, is here, and not far off. But what is a king? You, neither born with great wisdom granted in by the fates. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself. We shall meet again, young Harlow.
Bye, Aldia. Okay, now let me light the damn bonfire. Okay, cool. Bonfire lit. Yeah, might as well. We might as well heal up, get some Estus back, get our shit back. Probably need to, yeah, I need to fix some shit real quick. Let's go to Majula real fucking fast. Just because the Jester's gloves are down too, and I kind of want to use them, so yeah, they're kind of cool. Like to use those. We go to Leningrass, let me get that shit fixed up, and then we'll head back in to continue on with the Undead Crypt. Keep chasing down old Vendrick.
I knew you.
Prepare my gloves and my ring.
I'll be a...
My bling ring. Okay. I really do love the freaking the other rings. Like, I just manage the rings out here a little bit. I got some duplicates. I don't like to have duplicate rings because they're useless. I will keep duplicate weapons with me though as I travel through, and it looks ridiculous. I have so much shit, but I do like to, you know, I have all this shit. You know, why not bring it with you? That's my point, right? I'll keep like one of everything. That's usually the goal. And like there is actually a reason to bring like duplicate weapons. Like I'll bring up to 2 weapons with me, because you can dual wield and power stance. Hold on, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's go back to now the Undead Crypt. Continue forth, and you say, well, why didn't you spend the 65,000? Because I like to gamble, motherfucker. And now that I have that extra ring of life protection or soul protection, whatever, I can actually, it's actually like insurance. Because even if you die and then you can slip on that ring, it'll keep, your soul pile won't disappear. So that's kind of cool, right? And as much shit as maybe like, or criticism as I can give this game right now, I gotta say it is, there's something to, I kind of think that's like important to bring up when talking about Souls games and like what you want. Well, obviously it's not about what I want. I mean, obviously FromSoft and like the artist wants to kind of make perhaps what, oh shit, so now I'm covered in oil, that's good. I think that'll increase fire damage. Torch Bro, I think he's just going to make it worse for us. He makes the guys we meet in here aggro on us, and otherwise they wouldn't. Oh, yeah, let's just ask him a question real quick. The shield bashing guards, we can take them out pretty easy, not gonna lie. But yeah, light in this area is not, it's not a go, so to speak. These sorceresses, they can do a lot of damage. Someone here, Devotee Scarlet again. Like I said, I played a lot of the early game with the damn NPCs. I kind of want to just do it myself to kind of show like it's not that hard of a. Though of course the game's not that hard when you've played it a million times, but kind of wanted to show it like the experience of one person playing. You know, you can kind of ruin it in certain areas if you like certain things. It's just nicer to use a an NPC to help you get through, but other times it's like you want to see someone play the game.
Human, do not produce light. Light, and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place.
So these are the Grave Wardens. We met these guys first in the keep of Mytha, at the windmill.
I am Undead, guardian of the Crypt. Countless dead rest here in peace, cradled by the comfort of dark. Light only agitates. We have no need for it here. I am a finito. We weave death and watch over the dead. This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the first death. Countless souls rest here. Some of them from ages long ago. Some were rich, others poor. Some wise, some dull, but now they're all just dead. Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick. You will find him deeper inside. Many castle servants and the like have come to fetch their lord, but they rest here now, put to death by the king's own guard. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, humans were one with the dark. The former king of light, he feared humans. Feared that they would usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans. How you go on, never separating truth from fiction. This place is welcome to all, provided due reverence is shown. Death is equitable, accepting. We will all one day be welcomed by her embrace. Tell me what you desire. Show me reverence, and I will lend you my hand.
Have mercy gesture, and he sells Ring of Thorns, some dark stuff. Human Effigy 13 is kind of good, and then he sells warmth, Soul Appease, inflict heavy damage on mindless hollows. That can be actually pretty cool, especially if you get invaded and I'll buy it. I'll get warmth too, whatever. Both potentially useful.
I am a finito. This task was somewhat farewell, human.
Okay, so that's our homeboy Agdane, whatever the hell his name is. You get a quick shot of his face here. He's pretty creepy looking. I remember he looks just like he's blue. Creepy red eyes though. Definitely a creepy dude. Definitely weird. Yeah, you hang out down here, weirdo. I'll keep going and do whatever, and you can just hang out and whatever, play in the dark or whatever. Okay, so one of the things in this area, they're like, don't produce light. Yet there is fucking light all around, and what I say is, you know how I'm all about producing a little bit of light. Kind of put a little light on the situation. It spawns these dudes though. And these guys are just dicks, but they're clerics. And if you know anything about Dark Souls 1, the clerics were the guys who went down into the Tomb of the Giants. Woo! And they didn't have much success. But anyway, so they're gonna come out here and mess with you if you you know, if you try to light the torches. If you have the torch, though, it's a lot easier to navigate, and there's some cool stuff you can do. Simpleton Spice. There's actually a little area you can light, and it really lights up the area. It won't cause Agdane to aggro on you. The only thing that causes him to aggro on you... Oh, geez. Little ghost in the wall there. The only thing that causes Agdane to aggro on you is if you light stuff up around him. And even the torch, bro, like, even if it's not your light, like, any kind of light will make him flip out, and he'll take it out on you. So it's not cool at all. But it happens. So, be mindful of that. Another thing down there, you see that message. That's an interesting message for this whole entire area. Real quick, I think there is a bonfire right in here, and probably would be good to get it. So this area has a lot of gimmicks. You see these bells? You don't want to hit them. You don't want to hit them at all, because what it's going to do is going to wake up all the dead in here. So we got some skeletons who like to come out and play with us. Put them down. Titanite shard, sure, cool. The key, though, in this area is to try not to ring all these bells and to destroy these. There's some statues around. And then, I guess, get rid of these guys when you can. These jerks who come out of the walls. So, yeah, you see over here, like, the Statue of the Knight. When you hit it, it's going to spawn this guy. These creatures here. And they're pretty tough. Honestly, they hit hard, and they can really gank you. Now, those guys will keep respawning as the bells ring, as long as that statue's there. But you destroy the statue and they don't respawn. So it behooves you to go find these damn statues and put them down for good, right? You know. Actually, even just coming over here is going to make him aggro on me. So yeah, definitely a good idea to destroy those. Kind of limits the amount of enemies you're gonna see. 4 hits will do it, and then no more of these guys. So it's good. It definitely is. It's a good thing. Got to watch. And these zombies, that the little guys, they'll actually ring the bells. So the gimmick is, you know, you're kind of trying to be like a little secretive and shit. And there's other guys that are trying to wake up all the dead. And they pop out of the ground and stuff. But right here you can see a bonfire. This is the second and final bonfire in this area. I'm going to just forge ahead. I probably could use, like, a good consideration here is repair powder. Actually, and you know what? Let's actually just go back and rest there. Because we're fine. We're fine. I think the bigger thing now is our durability. But like I said, just to show, those statues stay crumbled. So that's critical, you know. That's pretty freaking critical. So yeah, definitely, like, good ideas to destroy those things. I'm really getting close to the bells. I don't know how they haven't rung the bells yet. And you can see it's easy to get ganked in this area. Like, it is very fucking simple to get ganked. And Nameless Usurper again, old Lycia comes back, wants some revenge on our ass. It's like, okay, Lycia and these guys, and she wants to come there. You know, I'd rather fight her in this nice big room here. Another thing about this room, a little hidden wall there. They can get, okay, Lycia, come on. Why do you want to mess with me, you know? I'll give you the biz. 1877 damage, not bad. Come on. Get out of here. Second time she invades. Second time you defeat her. Too easy. Nameless Usurper has been put away. And we have a little hidden wall here. With a little treasure. And a freaking ghost in the wall. Here we get Avalon and Heavy Bolt. It's the little crossbow that has, those guys do a lot of damage. It can shoot out like, it's like a, kind of like automatic fire. So it's pretty cool. She's up there with some kind of treasure. So yeah, as you can see, Bracing Knuckle +2. Okay, cool. I've done a good job of not sounding these bells off. And actually been putting down the statues of those guys pretty well. So these 2 rooms are cleared out of statues and whatnot, Lydia gauntlets and all those guys. So yeah, like that's good progress to those 2 areas. Now there's one more area that's like the ultimate area with that crap. And I don't think we really need the torch at this point. We see we got like some kind of wall looking here, but it's these enemies. Open up. Oh, shit. Once you get one of them down, they're pretty easy. The biggest thing, and it's probably pretty apparent to see in this game, is you really want to be... The most important stat I think you can have... Reeves Great Shield. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Let's take a look. The biggest stat, though, is an really well-kept weapon. Orma's Great Shield and Reeves Great Shield, and they're the 2 sides of the same shield. So, like, that's kind of cool, right? I guess. So this area right here can be a shit sandwich, and you really need to go after the statues quickly. This guy, he's running. See, he's running to try to... That is not what you want, because that wakes up everyone in this area. And you can see they start casting and spamming, and it is not pretty. Big thing here, you really don't want to get like locked away in somewhere. You want to just take out these damn statues, and you want to stay in this open area here. It's actually terrifying, because this is not good at all. And even if I die, you want to start chipping away at these statues, right? Because I just got 4 of these statues. And that's responsible for spawning 4 of these freaking guys. Honestly, it's a gank squad here, and it's an ambush, and it's not good. And the thing is, those guys will keep freaking ringing that bell. And they come from that little hallway too. They're coming from everywhere. They come from which angle. These guys keep spawning. They keep coming out of the dirt. I mean, it is not ideal at all. So the best thing is, like I said, just to kind of get rid of these damn statues, crumble them up, and hopefully you don't get... Try not to get stuck in these hallways, because you can get... For instance, you kind of want... You get greedy and you want to run and destroy the statues. However, if you get too greedy and you run to those hallways before you're ready for it, really, it's easy, as you can see, to get stuck in these little hallways. You know, I think there's one more statue, I want to say, and you see they start ringing that bell mercilessly. That's the way out, but I want to destroy the last statue just to put them down for good. Or actually, no, there's actually just a bell over here, and the guy's ringing it. So a lot of times these guys keep respawning, and it's just like you can kill these guys on and on and on. I think I got every statue. As you can see, they're ringing the bells, and it doesn't really matter, and they keep rising from the dead to go after the bells. But yeah, that's that area. It's pretty. It can get pretty hairy. Or, I mean, another thing you can do is just run out here. There's really no treasure in there, right? So you can just come out here, and honestly, I mean, it's huge. This is really what you want to go for, though, the lever right here, because this will actually open up this little pathway here, and this goes right back to the bonfire. This is that room with the bonfire in it. So basically, you've unlocked the level once you get through there. Down there is the way we will eventually go. Let me see something. Okay, I thought it might be a mimic. Not a mimic. We have Magic Zone, Dark Knight Zone, pretty good. I hear the fire burning and crackling. But yeah, and we can see down there, you see that's a developer left message. If you put a little light on the subject, you can actually see something now. It's like, okay, it's a little bit less of a drop if I drop here. Still hurts a bit, but whatever. Oh, jeez. Put this guy out of his misery. He's hiding out here. Yeah. So down here, this is a little secret area, and, you know, soul vessel, that's good. No hidden wall or anything. But, you know, it's like, what is here? What is this? It says, don't you dare. Usually when the Souls games tell you not to do something, we just should do it. So you can set the light here. When light is revealed, the shadows rise. And my battle axe is at risk. So that should probably make Agdane aggro on us, but that won't make him aggro. It causes these guys to come out. And they can be kind of tough, but they're not that bad. Probably gonna break my freaking axe. Don't want to. Punch him in the face. I don't know, man. Can I get a backstab on him? I broke it and I beat him. Probably worth it just to get it. Insolent Helm. I think that is the that's the helm of the clerics, I believe. And where the heck is it? There it is, right here. Insolent Helm. Helmet worn by once proud clerics. Relics of a party who long ago attempted to conquer the Undead Crypt. For this sin, their deaths have been postponed, so they may serve as Crypt sentries. So, as you can see, they kind of fucked up, and now they're kind of screwed. Soul of a hero. That's not bad. And again, we're kind of lucky because, hey, we have all kinds of weapons here to help us fight. And this drops down to the bonfire room. So, kind of cool, right? Kind of just sends us right to where we need to go. At this point, we can... we should be able to finish up this area. As you can see, they kind of come out with all their BS. Now they're... oh, man. The gang's all here, right? Okay, guys. Let's just settle the fuck down. Go to hell. Bonfire aesthetic. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So these guys... they come out and they're like not fucking around at all. I don't know who shot that one at me. You can see though with this stuff. Okay, whew, Jesus. Get off. Knock him off. He's shooting at me. Ugh. Come on, man. Really? You're just gonna sit there and shoot that at me. These guys, they can make your life a little bit more annoying than it has to be. You got that range though, and you got enough stamina, you can really hit these guys with a lot of hits. He's shooting lightning out at me, and he killed me. Son of a bitch. You can see how it gets annoying. They come out, there's a lot of them, they're spamming things. Yeah, I could kill 2 of them, but they start hitting you with bullshit magic, and it kind of just gets to be annoying. So I'm gonna go grab my souls. And honestly, you know what? Since I'm dead now, what I'm gonna do? And see, they stay dead for like a little bit. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back to the, and you can see these guys running up. See, that's where he came from. He ran over across the way. He came up that ladder on the far side there. Got my souls. I'm not going to try to rush this. I have less than 10 minutes left. I'm not going to try to rush the boss of this area and all that jazz. What I am going to do is I'm going to see if the Shrine of Amana works out, and I'm gonna see if we can get into this area at the Rise of the Dead if we are hollowed out. If not, like I said, we can go back and mess with that next time. And we'll see in a second here after I get to the top. I can open it. See, so when you're hollowed, you can open this door. I don't know what's in this area, so we'll see. Okay. These little crawlers. They hit pretty hard, to be honest. Dropped a poison stone. I don't really know what's up here. I don't remember. I don't think it's a huge area. I think you just might meet someone. Oh, Moron. Pyromancer who throws like Tom Brady. Jeez, man. Okay, come on, man. Poke you full of holes, man. Spam the R1. Okay, okay. Again, with that shit. Oh, God. Just run. Run, 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 run. Yep, you cheap bastard. Yeah, you're damn right I'm going to hide back here and do that, you know? Flame Swathe. That's a proximity mine, actually. That's not even Flame Swathe. He hits me with that shit. Oh, Jesus. Come on, hit him, kill him. Son of a bitch. Okay. That guy was a pain in the ass. But he's dead as fuck now, and we can continue on to whatever the fuck is over here. Hopefully it's something pretty cool. Huh. Okay, so there's a Milfanita over here. Okay.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Milfanito. That is what we are called. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here forever. We know nothing of the outside world, and we do not need to. The little ones were born from the great dead one, and the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since, to comfort those bound by death and dark. This is what we were taught. You silenced that cursed singing. Please accept these as a thank you.
Divine blessing.
Do you seek comfort too? You poor thing. Take this at the very least.
Petrify something not bad.
This is all that we can do. The little ones will, and this.
Okay, I don't know what praying here does. Let's see what praying here does. Alas, nothing happened. Okay. So something can happen here, I guess. I wonder what's down here. So it's kind of cool. Another Milfanito. Oh, Jesus. Another one of these fucking nerds. My thing's broken. He planted a fucking landmine at the base of the steps. Oh, man, these guys are really something, aren't they? Son of a bitch, go to hell. Stagger him out of it. Okay, sliced him down. 2 pyromancers here. What is he guarding over here? Right? Something? Anything? Oh, something. Fire seed, okay. Again, that can be useful for upgrading the pyromancy. Another one. What in the hell is over here that is so good? Oh, I hate that shit. It's such a fucking cheap thing. Okay. Play these fucking games. I think that's both trying to move away from it. I think that's... Pretty sure that's a cliff right there. These fucking pyromancers, man. Fine. You want to do that? Fucking hit... What is that shit? He hit me with the acid surge thing. What a dick. This guy is such a fucking prick. Get over it, dude. Get over yourself. God, you know, this guy is being such a fucking piece of shit. There we go. I knocked him off the ledge. Fuck you, man. God, these guys really... They have been nothing but a fucking nuisance. I swear to G. Swear to G's. So I knocked him off the ledge. So I would assume there's something else over here. This guy might be protecting or something. Let's see, anything over here? Oh, look. Yep, something. Something over here. What could this be? Manslayer? Huh. Manslayer. Don't know what that nonsense is. Manslayer. A katana with a terribly worn blade appears useless, but is in fact coated with deadly poison. This sword has claimed countless victims, and the bloodstains upon its blade have turned to poison. Well, I'll have to do some... That's cool. I mean, it's a cool looking weapon. I'll have to do some comparison later. But I think that's going to have to wrap it up. This little area is kind of optional. At least we, you know... We turned something good out of, you know, getting killed. At least we could do this little optional area. That's gonna cut it for now. And next time we'll have to continue on the Undead Crypt, and I'll probably go grab the Hawk Ring next time. So for BC, thanks for watching, and see ya on the next playthrough. Adios.